Hello Wolfpack, this is video number 80. In this video I'd like to discuss my recent EDC purchases. I'll be talking specifically about the VanQuest EDCM Husky 2.0 EDC Maximizer. I purchased this as part of Black Friday 2018 sales. It's a part of a larger purchase along with some Maxpedition items and a whole heap of other VanQuest items. I will be doing a comparison of Maxpedition versus VanQuest in later videos, but for this specific video I'll be discussing the features of this pouch. I'll start off by giving you the can and note measuring method. If you don't understand what that is, please go see my Maxpedition M1 pouch review. It is roughly 1, 2, 3 cans long, 1, 2 and about 2.5 cans wide. Depth is roughly about half a can's depth. These dimensions are when the pouch is empty. If you want the exact dimensions, go to the VanQuest website. For the note measurements, you've got 1, 2, 3 and a bit, 3 and a bit long. You got 1, 2, 2.5. Roughly speaking, roughly 2.5 notes wide, and it's as deep as the Queen's neck, so roughly about to the top of my thumb. So, God save the Queen. So let's discuss the points. The layout for this pouch changes compared to the other pouches that I've reviewed so far. But I'll get to that internal in a second. So at the front, you've got a hook and loop, or what I call a Velcro. You got the front slip pocket. As well as a little Velcro on the front to keep it secured. Now, in this video, I'm going to point out something a little bit different, and I forgot this in my last video when I was discussing the EDC Slim because I was too busy trying to figure out if these were YKK zippers or not. You've got a double pull zipper on this, but with this, and the same goes with the Slim, you've actually got the ability to lock this pouch, which I think is really nice actually. I think it is really good. You just put them together and put a little lock on it. I do believe that they are YKK zippers. I'll try and find the branding for it, which isn't here. It is slightly branded. You probably can't see it. I can barely see it, but right there on the ring, you've got, it says YKK. So, very nice to know that they are using YKK. So with that, on the inside, this is the layout. You've got 2 loops at the top, here and here. You've got your slip pouch, or slip in area. You got 2 sets of elastics, one here, one here, one here. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a 5 section area at the top. And you got an additional 4 down the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's the left hand side. That's as far as I like this left side. The right side and the design of these pouches I don't like. I'm not a particular fan. In this Husky version, you've actually got a middle strap where you can assign stuff, but then you have to turn the pouch in order to get to it. The only one thing that I like about this is that this back area is split to 2. So you've got your slip area at the back. You've got 3 areas here to hold items, 1, 2, 3. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas on this top strap to hold items in. Alright, I've mentioned this in videos. I don't like this layout where it's on the left and then turns to the right. I can live with it. It's not the end of the world. It's just a personal preference. But I do like the one where it goes all the way across. You've got a loop at the top with a detachable keyring. I love this in the Van Quest. In the Maxpedition, they don't have a detachable one. That's so irritating. A little bit of branding. That's it for the right hand side. Just going back to the middle, you've got no grommet, so if you've got any water in it, there's no place for it to escape. And on the back, you've got a pull handle with, I believe, to be double stitching. There's no box stitching, which is a little bit disappointing. You got your molly attachments. This, you'll notice that they're spread out, unlike other pouches, so that's unusual. Like, I'm not used to that, whereas most of the other pouches, except for the Slim, have them all, these 3 items together. I don't know what these items are for down the bottom. I keep asking for people to give me comments, but they don't. So yeah, with that, I'm going to give you a rating of manufacturing quality. So for this, this one seems to be highly manufactured. I don't have as many of the problems as I've had in the other pouches. The only other issue seems to be here. Loose strands that I can pull, but other than that, it's much better. Tied off here. So this one's a high one. The rest still have those other issues. So that's a high. With the practicality, I believe this would be a very good practical and highly useful, simply because, actually, I just got a question. Does that look not straight? Like, does that look like it hasn't been stitched in straight, or is that just me? I don't know. Let me know, because sometimes I think it's my actual line of sight, what I see, but it looks, to me, it looks like it's leaning to the right a little bit. Or maybe it's just the way I'm looking at it with the light and the shadows. But as far as practicality, it looks to be a highly practical item, simply because I can fit a huge amount of items in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, about 28, nearly 30 items. Right here, 29, nearly 30 items into this. So that seems very practical. I've mentioned this in in I think one other videos. This handle is like miles too small for this. Look at it, it's tiny. Right? Actually, hang on. I can fit my whole hand into that. For some reason, it gives the impression that it's incredibly small. Yeah, I don't know. What I'm thinking when I'm thinking of the practicality is when this pouch is full. Actually, I'll try it. When this pouch is full, can I grab that handle? All right. Yeah, I can. I'm just trying to think, is it big enough? Would it, for someone like me, would I prefer something a little bit bigger? I was going to say it's small, but it's actually not. It's very deceiving. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I've judged it before I've actually tried it. So with that, highly practical. I'll look forward to using this one in the future. As I said before, the Slim is my preferred one because of the layout. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I'll do my best to answer them. I don't promise to answer them straight away, but I'll do my best when I have an opportunity. Respect who you are, respect where you come from. Advance Australia Fair. Respect, honour and pride to all you guys in Wolfpack, and I'll see you around Wolfpack. Bye.